to have each and every one of you guys here for the amazing top 5 secrets to making money crafting with your die cutting machine, even if you have never sold before. I am so excited to see each and every one of you guys tuning in. We are going to give you guys just a few minutes to get plugged in and get set up and ready to enjoy today's webinar. As you guys are tuning in and getting plugged in, let's go ahead and drop us some comments by letting us know where you're visiting from, what you've got going on, and if you need anything to let us know here in the comments. We are so excited to get started with the webinar today. We hosted this a few days ago for the first round since we've opened the doors to Design, Make, Sell, and boy oh boy have we welcomed so many amazing new members into the program, and we are just so excited to help you guys with getting started making money crafting, even if you have never sold before. So welcome everyone. As you guys are getting plugged in, let us know where you're visiting from. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Mary Ann from Massachusetts, Lauren from Powdered Springs, and we are super excited to have each and every one of you guys here with us. We've got a California newbie. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Hello. Excited to be here. Yay! Oh my goodness, Angela from Atlanta. We are so excited to have you, and we are so thrilled to welcome all of you guys here for today's webinar. Let me know if you got your email notification, YouTube notification for today's webinar. But truly, I want to say thank you to everyone that is part of Design, Make, Sell. If you are already in the program, go ahead and leave us some comments. If you are considering it today is a great day to join because it's Friday and we're really thrilled. But we want to make sure that this investment is right for you. That's why we bring you guys this amazing training so that you're able to go through it and really help determine if this program is right for you. So, oh yay! What to sell, where to sell, cost, how to get repeat business. Sherry, I love that. One of my favorite things about Design, Make, Sell is we really truly talk about how you guys are able to build reputable, repeating business. We love that, and it is so much fun. December Smith says, first time catching a live video. Welcome. This one's a little bit different for webinar training rather than crafts, but we're really excited to have you guys here with us today. So it looks like we are getting quite a few friends here in the program. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the webinar, as we know your time is very valuable. So I'm really excited to have you guys in for today. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So right now you may be saying, Tanner, what am I here for? What are we going to learn? And this is what I want to let you guys know about right now. So here is kind of our promise to you. Today you're going to learn the number one thing holding you back from a thriving business. The free and low cost alternatives to pricey design software. How to keep customers happy and buying more. Remember, we had someone comment just a second ago and say, hey, how do I create repeat business? We love repeat business, my friends. So we want to teach you guys how to do that as well, and make sure not only to keep the customer happy, but to make sure they continue to buy more from you. And there's a few tweaks that you're going to really enjoy in today's webinar that are going to help you start building up your brand to authentically create that relationship with your customer. Next, you're going to learn ways to design files with absolutely no drawing skills. One of the biggest misconceptions that we see here is that people across the board always are wanting to design and cut files, but they feel overwhelmed and they feel like if they do not have access to being able to draw themselves, that they cannot have any custom SVGs. That's truly not the case. And then lastly, we're going to exactly share with you what to sell and where to sell it to see big results for your business. If this sounds familiar, if this sounds like something you're really excited about, be sure to stick around, okay? If you want to get serious about creating a business with your die cutting machine, or you need motivation and education to launch that business, you may be ready to master the skills required to make your own SVGs. If you are ready to master the skills required to make your own SVGs, or you've heard people talk about designing hand-lettered SVGs and possibly feel lost, and this is a big one that I see time and time again, you've struggled with making craft shows profitable in the past. Because today we are going to make sure that you guys know there's other ways to bring in income rather than just doing craft shows, but also maybe you need some tips and tricks to help your craft shows for the future. So yay, I'm so excited. Now, if you're ready to learn, you want to make sure to go ahead and let's silence our phone. Let's make sure to log off of Facebook. We really are going to ask you guys for just a little bit of an hour, I want to say, that we're going to ask of you guys so that you can silence your phone, log off of Facebook, and just hone in for today's training. The second ask is that we are going to ask you guys to make sure to save questions for the end of the broadcast. We're going to have plenty of time to answer those on today's training. And lastly, we want to make sure you grab your notebook, grab your favorite way of taking notes, and we're going to make sure to give you guys a ton of amazing tips and tricks that you're going to be able to take from today's training and start using in your business right away or in your crafting journey. So be sure to grab that notebook and get ready to take some amazing notes. So I see a lot of you guys are ready. You all are pumped up and ready to get started. So let's go ahead and dive into the biggest question that a lot of us are here to have answered. And what we know that is wanting to sell online. Yes, Linda, what keeps you from making money with your machine? This is a question that, maybe right now in the comments, you can go ahead and drop us an answer of what do you think keeps you from making money with your machine. If you know that, if you have a theory, go ahead and let us know. So we're really excited to hear that from you from the first hand. But if you're excited to get into the training, go ahead and drop a number 1 in the comments so that you're able to stay engaged. The best part about these webinars is that, yes, we want to make sure you guys are excited and engaged. So we're going to ask you guys to drop us some comments throughout the live stream. So go ahead and drop a number 1 in the comments today, and we will get started. But secondly, the more that you engage, the more free tips and tricks that we are going to provide on the training. So be sure to, stay engaged with us throughout the trainings. We have the Creative Chica saying not much money for supplies. We have Melody afraid of failing. Yes, I'm so excited to go over all of this today, my friends. So many new friends as well in the training. Michelle says people won't like my stuff. Exactly. We are so excited to debunk some of these things today. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Secret number 1. This right here is something that I feel like we all kind of know deep down, but we sometimes just always want to say yes to everything, and it truly can be holding us back just a little bit. So that is, to start making money in your craft business, you have to stop working for free, okay? To start making money in your craft business, you have to stop working for free. And the biggest thing about this here, my friends, is that we only have so much time that we can pour in to our craft business. And what I mean by that is if you find yourself constantly crafting for friends and you're not able to make the time to build up an inventory or anything like that, you are going to struggle. And the biggest thing here is that what traditionally happens is we get a Cricut, we get super excited, we share it with our friends and family, and you authentically just want to serve them. But there just needs to be a time and a shift to where you're going to say, hey, I really want to make this, profitable for myself. So here is what I'm going to do to make that shift. Okay, so what we like to recommend is for you guys to be sure to go ahead and set clear boundaries for when you are willing to make things for free, and most importantly, stick to them. So if you're taking notes today, go ahead and write down, who you are willing to serve for free and what that line in the sand is going to be. And then for anyone that is not, going to meet that line in the sand on the other side, simply explain to them the reason why you don't have the time, or simply allow them to support you in your business. The biggest thing that we see is people are not clearly communicating that they would like to earn an income, so that is not allowing their family and friends to know that they do want to support them. So you want to be bold, you want to be confident in yourself and your crafting abilities. And if you're here with us and you've had a machine for quite some time, I'm sure you have amazing skills that people are going to find so important. Yes, I'm so new to Cricut. I just got an Air 2. I'm worried that I'm going into a market that is so saturated. Kim, there is so much room for new creatives, not only in your local area, but domestically across the entire country. So stick with us. I think you're going to definitely want to go ahead and stick with us for today's training. You also say, I don't want to just personalize already made items. Awesome. Well, there are so many different things that you can build completely from scratch and sell as well. So yay! Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. So let us know, my friends, is this something that you have ever struggled with? Anything you've ever needed to see a change? Be sure to let me know. I'm still navigating and not very confident with my Cricut. But yes, definitely want to make sure to feel very confident in your machine before you truly start selling. Tracy said, already sold to my mom. I love it, Tracy. I love it. Your boundaries are close. But yes, so if you guys are ready to stick with us to continue on with the training, go ahead and drop us a number 2 here in the comments. I am so excited to continue on, but really we like to lay the groundwork for you guys to let you know the number one thing that we see people needing to do is to stop working for free so that we can make sure that we have time in our business to work on that, whether it's create inventory, working on selling more, or building up our expertise. While building my inventory to make things, is it smart for other people with their names so I don't have to use the same name on everything? So the best part for any signs like that, if you're building an inventory, you can make generic, but you can also use custom work that you do for people as a portfolio. So we love to have and share with people portfolio work in the beginning for sure. All right, I see a lot of number 2s here in the comments, so we're going to dive right into secret number 2. This one right here is a huge one for a lot of people, and it's very fun to share this because the cost of entry can go from completely free to a one-time fee or a monthly subscription service to get the top of the line software when it comes to designing your very own cut files. So right here, designing cut files does not have to cost a fortune. Designing cut files does not have to cost a fortune, or it doesn't have to cost a fortune. And what we mean by that is there's so many different ways to customize cut files in Cricut Design Space, but as you're going to learn quickly, there's so many things that you're limited to do in Cricut Design Space. So these 3 low-cost programs are going to allow you to do everything you'll ever want when it comes to designing all of your very own cut files. Right here, you can start with Inkscape, which is completely free. Inkscape is an open source platform that is available on Mac or PC. Secondly, you could use Procreate if you are crafting and designing on an iOS device like your iPhone or iPad. And then thirdly, which is the number 1 the best program out there when it comes to not only designing SVGs, but truly building typography, being able to share all different things across the board. That is Illustrator. So they have a lot of low cost programs that you can get in for even less than $19.99 a month. So if you're a student, they have a lower rate. If you're a teacher, I believe they have a lower rate, and a few other opportunities as well. So this would just be the everyday price, if you will. And one thing I like to share during this slide for people when they say, you know, $19.99 is definitely a big investment for me. Back in 2010, when I was first learning Illustrator, that was a $600 initial fee program. So they've definitely made it a lot more obtainable and is a lot easier to budget across the board. And if you're having any trouble reading the slides or anything like that, we do recommend for you to refresh your screen, refresh your browser, and traditionally that will correct any of the blurriness on your slides. So thank you. Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, so much fun. I'm at a loss when it comes to Inkscape. There's so many different functions that I have no clue how to use. Autumn, if you are struggling to get started in Inkscape or anything like that, stick with us to see our amazing offer at the end of today's training, because what you're going to see and find is that we have a ton of training available for you today. So the doors to Design Make Sell are open. You can join it, and for the first time ever, we have segmented our Just Design course and the pro level, so you can, you know, kind of get started wherever you feel best. So next up, you can see, let's go ahead and drop a number 3 in the comments if you guys are ready to continue on in today's training. We are so excited to go ahead and share secret number 3 with you. And it is going to be awesome. So again, we like to save a lot of the questions for the end, so you will have that. But if you are taking any notes today for secret number 2 when it comes to designing, go ahead and screenshot this page, write down one of your favorite programs that you want to try out. And if you've had trouble downloading Inkscape, make sure you're downloading Inkscape from the inkscape.com page, due to the fact that there's other websites that try to offer it, and it can sometimes just be very incorrect. So you want to make sure you're on the actual Inkscape website and download it for your Mac. It should work very, very well. Is Design Space only for images already made by other people? Michelle, that's a great question. So you can design a little bit, I would say more so customized rather than just design. So if you're wanting to customize images, manipulate already existing SVGs and whatnot, Cricut Design Space will allow you to do a lot. But this right here is for people that are ready to level up in their hand lettering, in their designing, and things like that. So this is a lot of fun. So yay! Oh my goodness, so many number 3s. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Secret number 3. Right here, this is a big one, my friends, that, you know, when people earlier in the training were asking, Tanner, what is the best way to create repeat business? This right here is my secret to how a lot of our members are very successful when it comes to repeat business. And that, my friends, is the money is in the niches. What we mean by that is the money is in the niches means when you have a specialty and when you position yourself with, you know, not only what you're most passionate about, but what the consumer needs the most, you're going to find that you are going to create a very authentic customer base that is positioning you as the expert. Okay? How much do you want to be known as an expert for what you do best? That's the number one way to create that repeat business. And the main reasons why is, number one, you cannot do everything perfectly. Meaning you are selling something, which means you want to know how to do it and have it perfected every single time. Okay? You cannot do everything perfectly. And what we mean by that is you want to be able to be the expert. You want to have a quality project every single time, and you never want to feel lost in that creating process. Secondly, you cannot do everything cost effectively. You cannot be able to, really build a business at scale if you do not have things, wholesaled or a stock up of it. And if you're running around your town looking for small supplies here and there for every single customer order, that's not cost effective for you and your time. So that's why we really recommend, trying to test out a few different products and then hone in on the ones that are your favorites, are the easiest, and the most profitable. And lastly, your customers need you as an expert for what you do best. I'm going to say it again. Your customer needs you as an expert for what you do best. And that, my friends, is one of our favorite things here at Makers Gonna Learn to share to our Design Make Sell students, is that we want to make sure that you are an expert so that they know that you can do it best, and they will continue to come back to you time and time again. Oh, caught you live. Yay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susan says love number 3. Yes, I hope you guys are taking a lot of notes. If you're taking notes, go ahead and write down, some ideas of what your niche could be. One thing we have students sometimes get tripped up in is, Tanner, how do I pick just one? How do I pick just one niche? And here's the thing, my friends, you can try out a few different products, but what you want to do is fail fast. And what we mean by that is find out what you are not willing to sell fast. So if you are selling and you're like, Tanner, making a glitter tumbler takes 3 days, it's not worth my time, it's not me worth even having to worry about turning the cup turner around here and there, that is not for me. I consider that a win, and here is why. That is going to let you know that you have time to spend on everything else aside from cups. So the more that you test, the more that you practice, to sell, and when you see things that sell really easily, like maybe wooden signs, maybe it could be some type of jewelry, some type of custom, hanging, anything like that, you're going to be able to make a note and say, hey, this is something, my market really needs. So yay, again, take some really good notes, write down some ideas of what you think would be great niches for you to try out, and it'll be amazing. And my friends, we are almost all ready to secret number 4. If you guys are loving this, go ahead and drop a number 4 right here in the comments so that you are going to be able to get access to everything right away. And we will be jumping in to secret number 4. Just go ahead and drop us a 4 in the comments. Kim says, I've written these down in big letters as something to remember. Yes, I love it. Melody says, I've decided on wood signs and shirts as my niche. Melody, I love that, and here's why. You're going to be able to really kick butt in making your signs, and then you're going to be able to quickly complement that with t-shirts and have really awesome custom projects. Yay, Mary Ann says 4, Michelle says 4, Karen says 4, Marie, Tracy, Grab Laugh by the Cherries 4. Yay, Lisa, thank you for all of you guys being here. We're so excited to have you guys here for the training today, and we love offering these live training sessions. It is a lot of fun. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump down into secret number 4. This one right here, I've already seen it here in the comments on this webinar today, is that I feel like the market is too saturated. I feel like there are too many people already out there that I, need to, that there's no reason for me even to try selling. And my friends, I want to break that, mindset shift right here, because you are going to be surprised at how, that right there is really just trying to, it's just false. So another, the secret here on the page is that there are too many sellers on Etsy. Or, another one that would be really relevant that I hear all the time is, Tanner, that I don't sell on Etsy because the fees are just too expensive, and things like that. So the reason why we say that it's false, that there's too many people selling, is because I like to put on the screen, straight facts. But the fact of the matter is that if you think there are too many sellers on Etsy, chances are, you are just playing a comparison game to people that are really, killing it on Etsy or killing it in their craft business. Just because they're doing well does not mean there is not room for everyone. There's always, when you have that niche and you have that specialty that no one else has and the quality of work that no one else has, you will stand out and be able to, thrive. So number one, there are over 40 million buyers on Etsy right now. Over 40 million that are currently have an account as a buyer on Etsy. And that means, they have a purchase, they are purchasing, or to some degree on Etsy right now purchasing. Secondly, there's only 2 million sellers. And what I like to point out here is of those 2 million sellers, just like there's probably not 40 million people every day purchasing, out of only 2 million sellers, that does not mean 2 million people have, the best Etsy shop out there, or have everything optimized, or even have products in their shop that's still active. When you go through Design, Make, Sell, you're going to see that people, you want to use competitor research as something to help craft your own listings. And that is so, so important. So we teach you guys in Design, Make, Sell how to build your listings and give you a ton of marketing that is going to help you align to your ideal customer. A big thing about Design, Make, Sell is people get really, shocked, if you will, by the sticker price. But a lot of people don't understand that the things we're teaching in this program are so different than crafting. We're really teaching a lot of the students for the first time ever, basic marketing principles that are really going to help you sell your projects. So yay! And then number 3, you can still show up and build an amazing customer base on Etsy. And the reason why we love Etsy is because Etsy will connect you not only locally, but across the country, so you're able to start selling very easily to a ton of amazing people that need what you're making. Do you have any tips on how to calculate Etsy seller fees? And when do you need to claim income as a small business? Autumn. So the IRS says anything over $600 needs to be claimed on your taxes. And then secondly, if you have any tips for Etsy seller fees. So I believe there's a few monthly fees that Etsy has per listing. And then it's a very low fee. And then the main fees would be taken out after your transaction is already there. So we have customers right here that, or students right here that say, Tanner, I woke up and I had orders to fill. Like, it's so great to wake up to orders from the night before. That's the power of Etsy, my friends. You're not having to build a one-on-one rapport with all the customers that you have, because let's get real, in growing a business, that could be a huge time, comparison. And Etsy wants to be the connecting source, because as we talked about, Etsy does not make money unless you make money. Marie says, how does it compare to Facebook? Marie, it's just another platform that is strategically positioned for selling across the country, where Facebook and like the Facebook marketplace is really going to be focused in more so on your local area. So yay! Karen says, what about a business license? This is a great one that we talk in detail about in Design, Make, Sell, but for you being here live with us, we are going to answer that too. A business license can be obtained at your local county clerk's office and in a few different areas, and depending on your state's laws and recommendations is when you would need to obtain one of those. But traditionally, for a lot of us, we could just put that as self-employment income on our tax returns each year. So yay! Yay! I'm really excited. I hope this, the victory 4866 says, thanks, that's good news. Exactly. So if you guys are loving this, we are almost to secret number 5. So we've answered a few questions and we are really excited for that. So go ahead and drop us a secret or number 5 in the comments for secret number 5. If you guys are ready and excited, go ahead and drop us a number 5 in the comments so we know you're engaged. And if you're taking notes, be sure to, write down any issues or any disbeliefs that you still have regarding Etsy so that you can research that and truly, debunk that for yourself. When you read amazing testimonials of business owners out there, you have that ability to be one of them as well. And there's people that have been able to, quit their full-time job and just serve people on Etsy. For example, my realtor works with a guy locally in my town that has created a full-time business building and painting and using a Cricut of some sort to make, this is crazy, cornhole boards. This is crazy. Like a full-time business consistently bringing in sales on Etsy, selling crazy things like cornhole boards. So it's crazy. Donna says, taking notes, yes. Jane says, I'm getting my Etsy shop set up, having a hard time determining shipping cost. Jan, we have an entire training in Design Make Sell all about shipping cost and all the fun. Do you need a business license to sell on Etsy? Crystal, not necessarily. You may eventually want to incorporate your business into an LLC or anything like that, and you would provide your EIN number, little big numbers, I know, stick with me, don't get overwhelmed, into Etsy. But we like to, share that with you guys so you know that we are looking out for you guys on both sides. What are cornhole boards? Real quick, it's some type of game they play that you take the sandbags and just toss it. It's a fun game. People have played it here for a long time. Might not be popular where you're at, but yeah, they're really cool. So, okay, I saw a lot of number 5s. I love it. The Creative Chica says, I need to figure out my niche. Yes. If you all are looking right here and saying, Tanner, all of these tips are great, but what is that number 1 thing? I think the first thing you want to figure out is, what do you feel like your niche is going to be? And then test it. See how hard it is to start getting sales, and you can always pivot. And Karen, you do not need an EIN number unless you are looking to wholesale, to save cost on materials and different things like that. So yay, I love it. Let's go ahead and jump in to number 5 right here. This is what I know a ton of you guys need to hear today, and that is your income can come from something you enjoy. Millions of people love handmade items, but do not feel confident making them. This is something that I think creatives every single time have trouble connecting with. Because just because you're creative, just because you love making and spend your time crafting, does not mean other people, do that and have the skill set that you do. Secondly, just because you love making doesn't mean you have to do it for free. So first, people love handmade items, but they may not feel as confident as you do making them, okay? They don't have the Cricut knowledge you do. They don't have the machine. So that is one reason why they would pay for it. Secondly, just because you love making does not mean you have to do it for free. For some reason, a lot of us feel and think, and it kind of makes sense on occasion, that because you love it, it just is something easy that you don't have to put a price on. If we clearly understand that people love handmade items but don't have the skill set or the confidence to do them themselves, then that is creating a demand. And the second thing you want to look at is that if there is a demand for it, that means there is a price that can be connected to it. Okay? Yes, I want to enjoy my business. Yay! Yay, I love it. I love it. My husband tells me this all the time, making things for free. It is a big part of what we do. And here's the thing, my friends, I love, I love being able to see people use their Cricut and support the community and share. So when I say, to not work for free, it does not come from a place, of trying to swindle people or take advantage. It comes from a place of allowing you to have a little bit more time so that you can serve and, hit your goals. Because time is the biggest thing that we cannot get enough of. So that's why we like to say, set those clear boundaries on when you're going to work for free. For example, someone that was at our webinar the last webinar we did of this week, they said, I am going to continue crafting and helping and serving the kids in my community or my grandkids or, the kids. And then, anyone else, you will have to set a boundary and be able to do that. So we love that. Oh, hello, Melissa Garcia. So good to see you. It has been, I believe, 3 or 4 years to the day that we met. And we're so excited. So yay, I'm just so excited to see you here. I haven't felt confident selling because I don't feel the things I make are good enough. Tracy, my friend, if you are, giving gifts or people are coming to you asking for help, those are great indicators that you are confident enough and you truly have the skill set to do so. And if you're in the Makers Gonna Learn group or you potentially are going to join Design Make Sell with our special offer today, we are here to help you do that. Laura says, how do you decide on your prices? We do have a few different tips on that as well. So you want to stick with us. We're really excited. What do you want your profit to be? Exactly. You want to do a method called possibly profit first. So you take what you need to profit and then add your material, and that would traditionally be your price. So we have a few different metrics on setting those prices. Emily also says she feels awkward setting prices. But here's the last part of secret number 5. If you feel awkward, if you feel worried, people will start valuing you once you value yourself. I'm going to say that one again. People will start valuing you once you value yourself. You have to say yes to valuing yourself so that you can confidently ask for money. Because, asking for, selling crafts, is a big deal, and it's very, something that people feel awkward about. But once you truly understand and realize that you do have something of value to offer, then that is going to really translate to the consumer as well for you. So to those potential customers. Melissa says, I never thought I would be selling my crafts, but Tanner gave me the confidence to do so. Melissa, so good to see you, my friend. I watch lots of YouTube, gets all excited, but then when I get ready to create, I get overwhelmed and lose all confidence. Tammy, I am so sorry to hear that. We can totally work on that together because we want to see you confidently creating and not getting stuck in overwhelm. Oh my goodness. I love hearing and sharing and chatting with all of you guys because this is so fun. We truly are so passionate to serve you guys every day here. So yay. Oh my goodness. This is secret number 5, but you guys are such a great audience. If you want to go ahead and see our bonus tip, be sure to go ahead and drop bonus here in the comments because I think the bonus tip is going to help you guys so much. So go ahead and drop bonus in the comments if you guys are ready for our favorite bonus tip here for you guys being such a great audience. Laura says, I'm worried about selling and then something goes wrong with them, such as the vinyl starts peeling or something. Laura, I totally understand. And that's why you want to think about that in any of your policies. Think about that when you're giving tips for washing or anything like that. But let me tell you, my friends, we have so many of our own projects that we have that I'm still wearing for years. For example, I have this one Makers Gonna Learn t-shirt where I just put our logo on the front and on the back. I've worn it on a live stream a few times. It's like a bleach dyed t-shirt with the Maker's Gonna Learn logo on it. We created that one like 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say 2.5 years ago. And it's still looking really great. Now, obviously, some of the vinyl may be, chipping on the edges. But here's the thing. If this was a screen printed t-shirt or any other t-shirt, it is just simple and typical wear and tear. So you definitely want to be confident and only get started. Obviously, if you ever have an upset customer, you could always make that right with them. So I would definitely focus more on hitting those goals and start to selling rather than, getting worried and overwhelmed with all the other differences. Oh my goodness, Tanner, can you come to my house and help me out? Michelle, I would love to. I wish I could come to each of your homes to help you out. But okay, so many people have dropped the word bonus. Let's dive into it. And this is something I think is going to resonate with all of you. Believe in your pricing. For everyone out there that says, I get worried about pricing, I don't know what to price, anything like that, our biggest tip is to not compare yourself to others when it comes to your pricing. Your pricing needs to be determined on your own. And believe it or not, it is not all about undercutting your competitors. That is not going to give you the quality of life you deserve. And it's not going to allow you to create from a place of abundance and a place that you're going to be able to truly provide the best value. If you are worried about having the lowest price, I want to say that should not be the goal. The goal should be hitting your ideal hourly rate. Okay? What is your ideal hourly rate? And the way I like to look at this, because I know we are all in so many different stages of life, we are in so many different demographics of what pricing should be. What is going to motivate you to truly enjoy crafting and get up and do that? So that price could be skewed for each of us, and you do not have to have all the customers in the world. What you're really wanting to do is build up a network of 20 customers? Is it 30 customers? However many customers it may be on that monthly basis to hit your goals is what you want to focus on. And yes, you should know how much work and the quality of your work. It's not about ripping it off. The price should be matching your work. Exactly. I love it. So much fun. Yes. So guys, here is our next question. I want to not only share a testimonial with you, but I have a question to ask. So Tess says she could write 35 testimonials, but she'll keep it short. Last November, she looked up on YouTube what a Cricut was, and she didn't know what it all did. So this is for anyone out there that says okay, I'm a brand new Cricketer today. How do I not only bring up an income, but build my skills through crafting? And this is what Tess did. So she found out what a Cricut was. She started watching the videos. She got instantly hooked. Boxing Day came and she bought a Cricut, and then 5 days later joined us, and she didn't even bat an eye at the price. It was the best decision she's ever made. The best part here, my friends, is that it paid for itself in the first month. Not only did it pay for itself in the first month, guys, but Tess had no prior experience before finding Maker's Gonna Learn. To this day, people order things from her who have had a Cricut for a year or two longer than her and just don't know what to do with it. Thanks so much to the Maker's Gonna Learn team. You have brought out my passion. Yay, I love it. And then we even put some of Tessa's amazing projects here as well because they're amazing. She's done reverse canvases. She's made the t-shirts. She's made the koozies. She's made the mugs. She definitely is killing it. And what I love about this is that, she has her photography. She has, some of the styles, and she's able to clearly, share what she's doing. And it is so much fun. Laura says, thank you so much for the advice about pricing, Tanner. I think you hit the nail on the head with each of your secrets and the bonus tip. Thank you so much, Miss Laura. We're so glad you're here with us today. Next, I want to share Lauren. Lauren loves designing things, especially for customers with the Maker's Gonna Learn fonts. I love this. She designed an amazing softball sister t-shirt, which was amazing. Alicia right here shared with us her first craft fair. Even her daughter made treats and favors. She sold her shirts and then received orders for even more. Thank you, Tanner, for all the inspiration. I love it. I love it. I love it. How should you plan your time, number hours per day? Barbara, that is definitely independently up to you and what you, have the ability to do. But here is the biggest question, my friends. Are you ready? Are you ready to build your business? Are you ready to take the time to do so? And the biggest thing that I like to do in an exercise like this is answer a question. What does success look like for you? So what I would like for you guys to do is, what does success look like for you? Take a second, take a few seconds, and think through that. Does success look like for you in this? Does this mean, helping support your crafting habits? Does this mean having money to reinvest in your creating? Does this mean, are you going to be able to, help pay some of your family bills? What does that really look like for you when it comes to the nitty gritty? For example, at our last webinar we did, I asked people to comment out how much money they would like to make in a month. And sometimes, we had people say, you know what, Tanner, $500 a month would really, be a great help for my family. Or $1,000 a month would be just insane. We had people that said $2,000 a month would be, their big goal. Okay? Let's take that a step further. Let's say, what does true success look like for me? What is that, success point? Or what would that money really help me to do what I love? And, just want to supplement income. Linda says, love it. Michelle says, this webinar has been the step I needed to really do it. Yes, Michelle, we are so excited. And I wish we had truly hours and hours to be here and serve you guys. But obviously for a free training, this is all we can do. And Roland says, having an extra 500. Kim says to bring in some pocket money. Yes, keep those comments coming, my friends. Let me know truly what does that success look like. Maybe it's just helping others. The Creative Chica says being financially independent. I love that. And my friends, when you're selling your creations, you have income coming in from multiple streams, multiple smaller streams, but you're not relying on one source. Karen says, have extra money for bills. I love that. Maybe you want to pay down some debt. Maybe you want to, be able to spend more on crafts, whatever that looks like. I want you guys to write it down, whether you comment here or not, no worries. But no matter what, if you're ready to take action, you want to write that down. If you're not ready to take action today, you may not be ready to design or to join Design Make Sell, which we're about to share with you guys, that the doors are closing very soon to our program, and our next batch of students are they're enjoying it, and we want to make sure that you guys are in it as well. Being debt-free, being my own boss, I love it. So if you're not ready, go ahead and write down what your plan is going to be. Emily says to cover the grocery budget. I totally get it. I feel like every time I go to the grocery store, it ends up being way more expensive every single time. I want to make money to give my dogs a better life. Amen, Susan. Lisa says to pay off debt. And Sherry says, I'm retired and would like to make enough to support my crafting supplies, at least for a start. Laura wants to craft full time. Sparkle Dumpster says, I would get rid of all the supplies I already have collected for years to make room for more. I love it. I love it, my friends. Well, today we're so excited to welcome you guys and give you the opportunity to join Design Make Sell, which is our amazing program. You guys, I have loved being here with you on today's webinar to share with you guys so many amazing secrets, so many tips, so many tricks that you will be able to join Design Make Sell today. And we're going to drop the comment here, or the link to join here in the comments, but it's also the first link down below for you guys. So you're able to get plugged in and check it out. But what I want to do is quickly go over what is in the program, okay? So for the first time ever, you can purchase just the selling components or just the designing components of Design Make Sell. Now, obviously, we will have a bundle for you that we're super excited to share as well, so stick with us. I love it. Saving for my son. I want it to be my retirement income and need golf fees. I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. So in the design course, we had a lot of people when we were covering some of our designing tips say, Tanner, I need more instruction on exactly how to use all of these different programs. I need help determining what program is best for me. I need to understand the basics. So here is an outline of the design course. You're going to see we start at the basics. Next, we go to the software components and we go through all 3 of the programs that we recommend. And we even included an ultimate software comparison to give you guys a great foundation to get started in the one that needs and can hit your goals. Next, we have a whole module that is going to work with designing basic shapes. So you're going to take basic shapes and not only design a cupcake, also a flower and a train. We love it. Next, you'll learn all about turning PNGs into SVGs, turning your drawings into SVGs, how to add colors, how to create those multi-layer SVGs. And then we also have advanced techniques. So you'll see there's a long list. And one thing we love about Design Make Sell is that we truly do listen to all of you guys. So for example, since the launch, we've probably added 15 or more videos to the trainings that hit on any topics you guys need more training for or anything like that. You have more education on Inkscape because we've seen a lot of people want to learn more about Inkscape and so much more. So in the advanced techniques, we're talking how to fill a font. If you work with any fonts outside of Cricut, you know how frustrating it can be to fill those fonts, using glyphs, adding your score lines, creating drop shadows, tracing photos, and digital drawings. So that's the design module. You also get, if you join today, you're getting the design workbook. So I have the workbook. We'll flip through it here in a little bit to take a look at. You're getting the design module or the design ebook here. Next up for the Sell course, this one's a big one for you guys because I know a lot of you had questions and comments that you needed help with. We teach you guys the entire process. You're going to understand how to get started, how to pick a niche, the best products to make and sell, truly how to brand yourself. Next, you're going to learn the art of selling, where and how to sell, how to set up your Etsy shop, shameless self-promotion. And what we mean by that is how to promote yourself confidently, but also how to do it from a place of, without feeling, super sleazy, and pricing your products. Next up, you'll learn a lot about the marketing side, how to create the graphics, schedule your social content, creating custom, or versus signature lines of products, and how to keep a customer around. That was one of the biggest things a lot of you were saying from the get-go, was saying, Tanner, I really would like to know exactly how to keep customers around and how to really keep them engaged. So we really go over that here in the program. And we also have a whole module based on craft shows. So if you want to know what products are great for craft shows, how to create urgency for a craft show, how do you turn the people going through your craft show and to be able to really get them plugged in and buy from you on the spot. Darlene just joined Design Make Sell Pro. Oh my gosh, before we even dive into all the deets, thank you, Darlene. We're so excited to welcome you into the Makers Gonna Learn Design Make Sell family. So yay! How to create those loyal craft show customers and the tech behind craft shows, because it's pretty complex. Again, today you are going to get the Sell workbook as well. We are so excited for you guys that are able to get these workbooks because they have great prompts for you and so much more. If you want both, you can go pro. And what we love about when you go pro is you're saving a ton. You're not having to buy them both separate, but you're also getting a ton of bonuses. So if you want to be like Darlene and get a ton of bonuses today, you want to check these out. Here is what you're getting in the Design Make Sell Pro tier. You're getting everything we just talked about, both workbooks, both of the selling and designing modules, but check out the bonuses here. You're getting the font creation module, you're getting the pattern creation module, you're getting our frame masterclass, which honestly, the amount of people that have said just the frame masterclass is a great bonus for them to take action and join this tier is amazing. We have the low cost and high profits guide to help you save that. Becca has an amazing beginner course for taking amazing photos. And guys, taking the photos is the only way that people on the internet are going to be able to see what you've made. So this is a huge one for you guys today. And last but not least, you have the private member only pro tier Facebook group. So in the pro tier Facebook group, you're getting to ask your questions, get feedback, communicate in a true community of other, fellow creatives that are going to be really excited to help you guys together get started. So these are some amazing bonuses, and we're super excited for you guys because going pro is truly such a great deal and a ton of bonuses you guys are going to love. So the font creation, like we talked about, pattern creation, being able to create those repeating patterns. Our amazing frame class has a 26-page ebook to encompass the class. You can see the low cost and high profits guide. We absolutely love this one. The bonus photography tips, you'll be able to start taking photos like a pro, and these right here will be those photos that are going to help you truly sell on Facebook and Etsy with ease. And you're also getting the Facebook community. So this is such a great bonus and we love it so much. Darlene also says, I was on Wednesday's webinar and couldn't wait to get to the link today to join. Guys, if you are on the fence, let me know, if you have questions and comments, this is a great time to ask it. You're on a webinar, you're here live, and we want to help you guys with any of your questions. So feel free, you can ask your questions related to selling in general. You can ask your questions for Design Make Sell and so much more. What we're so excited about today, my friends, is that you're getting access to all of this right here for one payment of $447 or 3 payments of $175. Today, you can use the coupon code DMS for $50 off so you can get access today. And what we are so excited about for everyone that is ready to take action and join is that you get instant access. So this is so much fun. One question we have, is this in addition to the yearly membership? Yes, this is its own program. This is separate. And the thing about it is, my friends, this is going to give you so many amazing business tips and foundational work for you guys to dive into truly selling. So it's very different than our membership, but great question. I want to master making my own wooden frames. Yes, we love that. You're going to be able to do that here because we truly feel like the frames are something that you are going to absolutely love to sell because they're so inexpensive to build and make yourself. Next up is the design course beginner friendly. Yes, the design course is beginner friendly to a T. You're getting the comparison of the softwares, you're getting the introduction, you're getting everything you need to truly take action today to start designing. So you should not feel any overwhelm in the beginning stages to lay that foundation of these design softwares. And right here, my friends, is a breakdown. You can get design today where you're getting the videos, you're getting the modules and the workbook, or you could go and just get sell, where you're getting just learning how to sell, master that. With the pro tier, my friends, you're getting all of that plus all the bonuses, and the pro level tier is where you're getting the amazing $50 off coupon. So the thing about this today, my friends, is that you are going to be able to take full advantage and get in, but there is urgency. You have less than right at a week to decide if Design Make Sell is right for you. This is closing the doors on October 25th, which is not this Monday, but next. So the doors will be closed on that day, and will not be able to welcome any of you guys anymore. The doors will close, the coupon codes will be gone, and you'll have to wait until it opens back up again. The $50 off right now is not available on the payment plan, but it is available for you if you do the paid in full option. And another thing here, my friends, is if maybe the design portion or sell portion is more in your budget, you can go ahead and take that program and you can add in the pro level bonuses at a later time. So we have given that as an option as well. And you do want to remember, this offer will be ending soon. We want to make sure that we're able to welcome as many people as possible. I want to share another amazing testimonial from our friend. They write, "My goal is to start an Etsy store in January. I know Christmas is better, but my house is under construction," and she's so proud. She's been sharing her goods on Facebook and actually made her first sale of an outdoor sign, and she didn't even say it was for sale. And so this really helped her give so much excitement, and she says the group is definitely one of her happy places. So we love that. It is so much fun, and we're really excited for you guys to be able to get in and get started with Design Make Sell. It is going to be an amazing platform for a lot of you to kickstart your business. And if you're here today and you're saying, this is not in my budget, this is not for me, I totally understand. I would definitely continue to write down what those action steps are going to be. Consider today's webinar great groundwork, but where are you going to go to get everything you need to get started? I would start writing that down. I would start thinking about that and getting started. We do have the payment plan, which is very capable to help you guys. You can spread that across. It would be one payment today, one payment in November, and one payment in December. And then you would have lifetime access to this program, which we are super excited about. Now I want to go ahead, open it up for questions. Tracy says, "I have to find a way to pay for this." Yes, think about what you can do to sell. One thing that I love to say and share is that, the program today is $447, but if you're able to sell, let's say 10 projects that are going to bring you in $44 of profit, that's go pay for a Design Make Sell today. So that is a truly, you get lifetime access to the program. We're always constantly adding new value, new trainings, anything like that you may need. And we're so excited to have you here, but really you have to break it down. And one of our friends at our last webinar said, "Tanner, is it okay that I'm a little scared?" It truly is totally understandable that this is a big investment. So we want to make sure that you guys feel confident and comfortable with making this investment. That's why we have the training here, my friends, is to make sure that you have the support and that you have the team available to make sure you're making the right plan. So Mary Ann says, "Okay, I just did it. I got the pro. Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it. So much fun." Donna says, "This is lifetime access." Yes. So what we mean by lifetime access, my friends, is that you're getting access to this forever. You're going to continue to get the ebooks. You're going to get updated bonuses, anything that you guys need. We are making tweaks to this. So even though it is a one-time cost, you are going to get the any additional training to the program. So my Cricut is still in the box. She scares me. Will this program help such a super newbie? If you are looking at, doing any, wanting to learn your machine, you will want to make sure to maybe go through our membership first. And this would be something to look through in the future. Sarah says, "So is this a one-time purchase?" Yes, it's a one-time fee. This is the best part about Design Make Sell. This is a one-time fee, and we want to make sure that you feel very confident in that because you pay for it once and then you're getting all the updates. We're really excited for that. So we're really thrilled and glad to have you guys here. One thing I wanted to do was just walk you guys through the sales page. If you had any questions, continue to drop those here so that we're able to help you guys with any questions related to designing, related to selling. Grab Grace by the cherries. I was so nervous, but I did it. Design Make Sell Pro. Woohoo! Congratulations. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited to get it started. And Fridays is a great day to join, and here's why. You're not only going to be able to use the coupon code for Design Make Sell Pro, paid in full, but you're also going to be able to get started right away. We have instant access. We've had over 600 amazing students take this program, so we're really excited. So you can go through the sales page, you can read through all the things that you're getting. Each course is valued at probably like $600 just in the training courses alone. But once you scale down, you can see that you can get started right here in Design Make Sell Pro, Design Make Sell, or Design Make Design, just the design portion. So we really love everything we have right here for you. And you can, select the payment plan, or you can select the enroll right here for Pro. And how often do you offer the program? We offer it maybe once a quarter or so. It really depends our schedule and availability to serve all the new customers. So we try to be very mindful of when we open the doors. So this is one of the last times of the year you're going to actually be able to get into the program. So if you're ready to say yes to Design Make Sell, it's the first link down below. We have the comment right here that you can click to get into this page to enroll. You want to click enroll now. And this was scary. I totally get it. You're going to fill out your account information if you're not already a member. And then you want to use the coupon code DMS to apply that. And then you're going to save $50. So then you can use the credit or debit card processor, or you can check out with PayPal. One thing we want to say about PayPal is they do offer 0% 6 months free interest. So you're able to get the benefits and savings of paying in full, but actually have 6 months to pay it off at PayPal, rather than our payment plan would be across 3 months. Susan says she's going pro. Congratulations, Susan. We're so excited. I love it. We're really excited. Now, my friends, let's go ahead. For anyone still on the fence, let's go to the overhead. Miss Becca's been doing a great job moderating our comments today. Thanks, Becca. Here's our books. So we did a revamp of the books. We gave new covers to them, and we've added, some videos to the course, as we're often doing. You guys can see right here in both of the books and the programs, you're going to get the table of contents so that you're able to go through all the trainings. This one right here for selling is over 80 pages. I believe it's, I think it's like 70, 80, I think it's right at 80 pages. And then for design, you're going to be able to see, this one's a doozy. Design is huge. It's 130 pages or so. It's 127. So 127, and you guys can see, for people that are considering, going pro and getting both of these, you're getting to know so many things about the software, so many things about design, so many things about sell. It's such a quality, not only design, but it is so much fun. Will the pricing change significantly, or will saving up for the next offer be workable? I'm not sure the question. Oh, so happy for those going pro. Woohoo, yay! I would like the membership.
She wants to know if next time, if it would be if the pricing is going to stay the same.
The pricing does stay the same. There's a possibility the extra $50 coupon will not be here, but the pricing does stay the same. The difference here, my friends, is that the doors are not constantly open. So unlike our membership, where the doors are always open, you are, will not be able to, get in. So there's the urgency factor for the $50 off, and there's the urgency factor that the doors are going to close. Donna says, I'm in going pro. Yay, I love it. We do love the design elements of the program. So we dive into, really helping you guys understand what is an SVG, what are you going to design. Each one of these lessons here, so each one of these come with an encompassing video. So you get the video and the workbook for like the most success possible. So all of these have videos as well. So you flip through and you can kind of see everything. Obviously, there's not a lot of Cricut elements in here because we're really focused in on helping you guys level up not only your designing, but your selling too. So talking a lot about the differences in the softwares, the things you need to master, and then the same for here. We're going to teach you guys how to market your graphics, how to do really amazing tips and tricks for being able to sell. We really talk about building your Etsy listings and, you know, how to set it up and what to look for. We're talking all about where and how to sell, and it's so much fun. So Sarah says, I will definitely be doing this. I just have to wait until I can speak to the husband. I love that you all discuss all big purchases. Yes, I love it. So much fun. We're really excited for that. And again, we're talking about pivoting. A pivot isn't a failure. Often it's just the next step to leveling up. Literally right here for you guys. You know, and we give a lot of like action steps. So we give you guys a lot of ideas on how to do customer research and how to really build something that you're going to be proud of and that's successful. So we like to share this because it's a really, truly fun and tangible way to take a look at the program. So this is what you can get access to right here. Kim, congratulations as well. We're so excited to have you. Woohoo! Yes, I love it. Rebecca, what a great step for Kim. We're so excited for all of you. We can go to the main camera. I've missed looking at all of you guys. Oh, first of all, I want to say, what a great group. A little small for a Friday afternoon. Obviously, people are busy, but thank you guys so much for the time today. We've had so much fun. The free training, we love doing these free trainings. I truly wish we could give away all the training and just give you all of this for free. But as we've talked about in the program, you have to put a value on what you're offering. Just like we're telling you to do that, we have to do the same. So that is why it's a little bit more expensive. We're not just teaching you how to master the Cricut, we're teaching you guys how to truly sell, how to design and do amazing things. Again, you may be sitting here and saying, Tanner, that's a big investment. I totally get it. And I want to say, I appreciate that you are taking that into consideration. You know, if this is not in your budget, it's not in your budget. But how can you budget for that? What are those next steps that you can take, you know, if you do not invest? Because if you invest today, you're going to get instant access to these where you're going to get started. And by the end of the weekend, who knows? Maybe you're going to be confidently set up to sell on Etsy, and you could, in your first month, you know, make 10 projects that is going to pay for the entire lifetime access to the program. 10 projects at $45 is going to pay for the entire Design Make Sell Pro, which is amazing. So we love that. So yay, you brought out a passion I didn't even know I have. I love it. I truly think, you know, if you love creating, this is just another great way to help support your passions and your creations. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them now. We will be heading out of here very soon. Again, you do only have a select amount of time until the doors will be closing. So if you want to, you feel free to attend another live training. We'll have one Sunday night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yay, I'm actually working on orders. I love it. I love it. Go ahead, click the first link down below. Yes, I think it's a great deal. I think I may do it. Rosemary, we would love to have you. So much fun. Just want to think about my payment plan. Yes, definitely. What we would like to do about the payment plan is that one payment will come out the day of purchase. The second payment will come out a month after, and the third payment will come out that third month after. So yay, I love it. I love it. If you guys have any other questions, be sure to reach out to hi@makersgonnalearn.com. We're really excited to onboard you to Design Make Sell to get you guys started in designing and selling right away. If you guys need anything, we're here to support you. Our team's really excited for you guys to take that next step in designing and selling. It's going to be amazing, and we are really thrilled to welcome all of our new students into the program. Again, congratulations, my friends. We are so thrilled. I have 2 machines and not sure which one to purchase or which one to focus on, Cricut and Silhouette. We love Cricut. I've been trying to toy Becca over here into really loving Silhouette, but I think after Christmas, me and Becca may lock ourselves into a room for a few days and become professionals of Silhouette.
I'm so excited.
That's something that it may be on our list now, but then we'll find something way better to do because it's a hard machine. How much time does the program usually take if Design Make Sell is purchased? Great question. I think right here, if you're going through individually, only focusing on one at a time, I would say about 9 weeks. I would probably, really segment and go through. Or what you could do is do a module a week. So if you're doing a whole module a week for sell, that would be about 4 or 5 weeks. So design is 5 weeks. So together, you should be able to tackle both in under 9 weeks. But obviously you can pick around and it is so much fun. Roseanne says, I'm on the fence due to time and as much or even more so than the money. It's 9 weeks and you're going to be done with the whole program. And for each week, I would ask for probably 2 or 3 hour commitment. You know, because not only do you want to go slow enough to where you're going to watch a video, then you're going to take action. You know, each video you want to not continue on to the next video. We want you doing your homework, asking questions, getting results for your business. So that's why we recommend go a little slower and take action. So we're really excited. Donna says, in Design Excel, we get the software of Illustrator, Procreate, and Inkscape. No. So we give you education on how to use all 3 of those softwares in Design Excel. So I love it. But Roseanne, if you are considering joining, let me know if you have any other questions. We would love to have you or anyone else that is still on the fence but not already expressed that. Mary says, can we get the ebooks printed ourselves? Yes, so you get the digital version from our team and then you're able to send them to your favorite printer. Susan just says, done. I hope that means you joined. We're welcome to excited to welcome you here. And yes, these are self-paced. Each video training could be anywhere from 12 to 15, 20 minutes. And then you can take action and do those and follow along. In the workbooks, you're going to see kind of like action steps and questions that you can ask yourself or actual things you want to go ahead and take advantage of. You're so welcome, my friend. But again, guys, go grab Design Excel if you haven't already. We're excited to welcome in all our new students. If you guys need anything, congratulations, Susan, for joining Design Excel. So much fun. Cannot wait to see you guys in the member-only group if you went pro, and we'll see you back here really soon for some more crafty goodness. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye now.